Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
A SWAT team is surrounding a Bismarck home this afternoon after a man shoots at a police officer. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Lisa Bedeau. Bismarck police have confirmed that shots were fired by a 36-year-old man. Police have been trying to make contact with that man since 4 this morning. Officers say he barricaded himself inside the home, and that's where police were shot at. The SWAT team is trying to get inside the home by using a robot and tear gas. Police say they're still not sure if the suspect is dead or alive, but others did get out of that home safely.
And there's no one in there being harmed at this time. We're very confident of that. We feel that everyone who was in the house did get out.
Homes in that area in Bismarck have been evacuated as well. 4 people were hurt when a car was struck by a semi this morning on I-94. The Minnesota State Patrol says the driver of the car was trying to use a median turnaround that is only supposed to be used by law enforcement when that car was hit by a semi. Both drivers and 2 passengers from the car were taken to Essentia. Troopers say the driver of the car was issued a citation for careless driving, no Minnesota driver's license, no insurance, no Minnesota registration, and possession of marijuana in a motor vehicle. Everyone involved in this crash was wearing a seatbelt. A heads up to anyone planning on driving on I-94 in Moorhead the next few days. The westbound lanes of I-94 will be completely closed tonight starting at 6 and lasting until 6 tomorrow morning. Drivers heading west will be directed south to County Road 11, west onto County Road 12, and then south and north on Highway 75. In addition to that, eastbound traffic on I-94 will be reduced to 1 lane starting at 7 tonight as crews are working to replace the northern half of the 20th Street pedestrian bridge. Fargo fire crews are trying to figure out what started a fire at Buffalo Wild Wings. It happened this morning in the outdoor seating area of the 19th Avenue North location. Firefighters say the restaurant's sprinkler system was able to contain the flames to a small area. No word yet on a damage estimate. It started off pretty cool, but we're getting a break from the wind, which is huge. Let's check in with meteorologist Robert Hahn. Hi, Robert.
Yeah, hey, Lisa, it's nice not to have the extremely windy conditions that we saw for a couple of days. Some nice, calm to very light winds across the region, and that'll continue as we head through the day. It's also nice to see plenty of sunshine out there. However, still a touch on the cool side in many locations, especially the further east you go. We are still dealing with some cloud cover in northern Minnesota. 42 in Bemidji, 44 in Baudette, 52 with plenty of sunshine here in Fargo. It's warmed up to 59 over in the Jamestown area. There are the clouds I mentioned for our far northeastern counties. We'll see some cloud cover as we head through this afternoon. That should slowly dissipate as we head through the rest of the afternoon and on towards the evening hours. For the rest of us, as we head through the day today, any rain, no chance of rain, lots of sunshine and some light winds. Get out there and enjoy it. Tomorrow, another nice day, and then we've got some changes as we head through the rest of the week. Going to show you the first couple of days of that 7-day forecast today. Light winds, very nice. Tomorrow, the same story, perhaps a degree or 2 warmer, but we do have cooler weather to wrap up the week. How much cooler does it get? We'll let you know coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Robert. The candidates running for the Democratic nomination will take the stage tonight for the first primary debate in Las Vegas, Nevada. And that's where we find Valley News Live Washington Bureau Chief Jacqueline Policastro getting the inside scoop from Democratic Party leaders.
The debate stage is set and the candidates are ready. There's a lot of excitement happening here. Tell me what's going on behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, we're really excited because it's not just about what's happening on the stage, but what's happening all across the country. So right now we have in 41 states more than 230 debate watch parties that are coming together. So there's a lot going on to just get folks to sit down and watch what we think is going to be a very important debate and something that's going to show a big contrast with the Republican field.
You mentioned the Republican field. They have a lot of candidates. Unlike the Democrats right now, there's only a few with real name recognition. What are you doing other than hosting the debate to get people to know the candidates better?
Well, we work with them regularly, and we're trying to make every opportunity possible to make sure that our voters across the country get the information on what our candidates are doing, that we're working with our state parties to improve their abilities.
You've done a lot of work with the Latino community. What is the Democratic Party doing to reach out to the Latino community leading up to this election?
Well, one of the things is diversity. I think very likely this is the most diverse that we've ever had a national party. They see themselves reflected in those campaigns, and that's a big part of it.
Louis Miranda with the DNC, thanks so much for your time. Reporting in Las Vegas, Nevada, I'm Jacqueline Policastro.
Along with Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, Martin O'Malley, Lincoln Chafee, and Jim Webb will all be taking part in the debate tonight in Las Vegas. Dutch officials say a Malaysia Airlines jet was brought down last year by a warhead fired from eastern Ukraine. Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 went down last July over Ukrainian territory controlled by pro-Russian separatists. All 298 people on board were killed. Evidence indicated that pro-Russian rebels shot down the jet with a missile. Dutch officials said authorities in the region should have known the danger of flying civil aircraft in a war zone and shut down the airspace as a precaution. A separate criminal investigation is also underway. A distracted driving blitz resulted in 318 tickets in North Dakota. State officials say 149 were citations for distracted driving, 46 for speeding, 17 for failure to wear seatbelts, 14 for suspended or revoked license, and 2 felony arrests. A federal grant helped pay for the 336 hours of overtime for the police, sheriff's deputies, and state troopers involved in the campaign. Police say with increasing smartphone use, driver distraction continues to trend upward. Students at Washington Elementary in Fargo are doing their part to pay it forward. They're teaming with college students to create Tide fleece blankets that will be donated to emergency food pantries. The elementary students will be partnered with education majors from Concordia on this project. Coming up here on your news at noon, where more than 1,000 pounds of pumpkin turned into an $11,000 prize. But next, we're going to get a check of our Tuesday afternoon forecast. Looking pretty nice out the window. We'll check in with meteorologist Robert Hahn.
You're watching Valley News Live on TV, online, and on the go. Always on, wherever you are, whenever you need to know. Valley News Live.
Need cash fast? We're buying.